Life is a beautiful enigma, a mystery that unfolds itself with every passing moment, full of ebbs and flows like the seasons of the year, the rises and falls, the familiar sights and sounds, the curved roads, the clear skies, the looming clouds. The poetry of life never ends. There always comes that moment, though, when it seems like all the cards are dealt and are right in front of you on that table, and all you can do is make a choice. A moment when you feel like the universe is conspiring against you, smirking at you and saying, "Let's see what you've got." Life often changes quickly and drastically, but we do like stability. We hope for permanence and continuity and resist change and uncertainty and terror. But that's hardly what you're going to get, you know. You see, pain's a funny thing. There's the kind of pain that disappears like the blitzkrieg. But there's also that kind of pain that has the power to break you into tiny bits that may or may not come together without a memory of the crack, a reminder of its broken story. The kind of pain that you carry everywhere and lingers a long time before you can get it out of your system. In moments like these, they all say, "Forgive and forget. That's the best way to live life." I think that's great advice, but I also hardly think that's entirely possible to do. People go through all kinds of things, big and small. And when life throws you a curveball, it takes a while before you can grab a bat and smash it out of the park. These wounds remain open, and these scores remain unsettled for a long time. And all you can hope for is that one day you'd be lucky enough to forget and move forward.
Is it a video? Is it a video? I have touched you for the last time. Is it a video? Is it a video? For the love, for laughter, I flew up to your arms. Is it a video? Is it a video? For the love, for laughter, I flew up to your arms. Is it a video? Is it a video? Is it a video? I have loved you for the last time. Visions of Gideon, visions of Gideon. And I have kissed you for the last time. Visions of Gideon, Visions of Gideon. 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 Is it a video? Is it a video? Is it a video?
Time heals everything. Or does it? I don't think time heals anything, but it teaches you. It teaches you how to manage the pain and live with it. It gives you the strength to clear up the clouds of denial and anchor the truth. But you're still open and exposed to a million hits. When you stand there alone with your feet touching the coarse grains of the sand, slowly digging deep into the abyss, it's uncomfortable, and all you want to do is feel numb. When you get hit so hard that you find it hard to breathe, all you've got to do is tell yourself that there will come a day when you'll no longer feel this way. There's no big science to it. There's no proper cure. Just gotta hold on to that little ray of hope that feels like a surreal silence amidst the chaos that is precious enough to be guarded till life decides to reveal itself in all its glory and undresses itself to nudity. We often try our best to shield ourselves from an unwanted hurt. We've invented all kinds of protective gear just so we can obscure the consequences of making a hasty turn. We find ways and means of outrunning pain instead of declaring a fragile truce with it. What we don't realize, though, is that pain is there to tell you something. Pain is what makes it all real, makes it worthwhile. Mistakes certainly have a bitter aftertaste and leave scars behind, but sometimes you have to make a huge mistake just to fully register how to make things right. The only way to get through pain is to fight through it. There are no shortcuts. Just inhale and let it subside. Trust me, one day it will.
Down along the creek, I remember something. Heard the heron hurried away when first I breached that last Sunday. Low moon down the yellow road, I remember something. That heaving wasn't easy, all that heaving in my vines. And it's certain that it's evening, that it's now is not the time. Ooh. Toiling with your blood, I remember something. And being Russian, kissing on a night, second to last. Finding both your hands if second sun came past the glass. And oh, I know it felt right, I had you in my grasp. Oh, then how we gonna cry? 'Cause it once might not mean something. And love, a second glance, it is not something that we need. Honey, understand that I have been left here in the reeds. But all I'm trying to do is get my feet up from the creek. And I see
We may not accept it, but almost everyone has that tiny bit of faith that makes them hope that one day it will be all right. We all tell ourselves that tomorrow will be better. We all live with an undying hope that the sun will never stop shining. You see, it's hard to let go of the fairy tales we once made ourselves believe to be so true. Again, we may not even see it, but we all have our lives planned from the very beginning. Some make timetables. Some make lists. Some others simply paint pictures in their heads. I'm one of those people. I've had my life painted on a canvas since I was 15. I see it every day. With every passing moment, though, the colors mix, the lines change course, the patterns merge. But that's the thing, you see. Who defines where the old stops and the new begins? Life is messy, and it's got no real boundaries. There's beauty in these intricate and complex weaves of life's rich tapestry, the vicissitude of its seasons, the somber night skies, the raging rapids, the quiet breath, and the restless mind. It's all part of the package. Knots are what keep the thread from slipping out of the needle. Not pretty, but you need them. So, the best as well as the scariest thing about tomorrow is that no one's seen it. No one knows what lies ahead. No one knows what's in store. Sometimes it just feels like the original colors on that canvas are disappearing. Imperceptible, yet shifting. But what if the painting was never meant to stay that way? What if the lines get hazy so a new cloud can take shape and a new pattern can emerge? Maybe it was never meant to be what it started out to be. Scarily enough, however, no one knows this for sure. For fear of a relapsed paralysis, we hide our faces from the light. But guess what? We're all broken one way or another. We've all been lost at some point, trying to find our way out of the labyrinth of little streets. But all we've got to do is look around. Call it a stroke of luck, a gift from God, or just the way of the world. But we've all got the same reason to live: happiness. So when you feel like you're hanging by the threads of dust and bone, look around, let them in, and take a breath together. One smile, one touch, one hug, and you will be able to put the pieces together.
I know that it's been rough. It shows in your reflection. You've fallen out of touch. Got lost along the way. I know it's not enough, but these things, they all get better. And even if it's tough, knowing on the inside, so you should show it on the
So, again, when you feel like there's bad blood between you and life, all you need to do is remind yourself and your scared heart of the possibilities of a new picture on that canvas. Who knows, it may just turn out to be something extraordinary, something that blows you away, something that sweeps you off your feet. Life consumes a prodigious amount of fuel to be nourished. So don't be scared to give it what it needs, because when it gives back, you'll be out of room. It's the unknown that we're so scared of, aren't we? It's the uncharted territories that stop us from taking that one last step. We're scared of, like I said, a relapsed paralysis. It's in times like these that we need to learn to live again. It's in times like these that we need to learn to feel again. It's in times like these that we need to learn to paint again. A picture of hope, a new picture of life. A picture that makes you want to take that leap of faith and assume that everything will be brilliant. You have got to believe in the magic of new beginnings so you can look life in the eye and say, I've got this. Let's slow dance to the contours of life, because life is not about that finished painting. It's about breathing it in and savoring moments when life gushes forward, but also recedes quietly in solitude. It's about being awake to the fruition of your dreams, but also about turning those nightmares into effigies. It's about nurturing the very quintessence of the human spirit. At the end of the day, we all just want to be happy. But that's the thing, you see. The more you chase after happiness, the more it will slip away. So just let things happen. Let the colors change. Because just like pain, great things come without a warning too. But you have to believe that it's going to be brilliant. So keep soldiering on, because that, my friend, is the journey of life.
Sleep now under my skin. Make sure you try to conjure the wind and ease my mind. And I say, yourself out of this state, dear. Acknowledge you were a fake here. From there on you might just go.